Hi, I'm Lieutenant Lonnie Haschel with the Texas Department of Public Safety. I'll be talking about your new Evenflo car seat. Did you know car crashes are a leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 13? Car seats and booster seats provide protection for infants and children during a crash. That's why it's so important to choose the right car seat that fits your child and to use it correctly on every ride. Cook Children's Trauma Injury Prevention Program and I want to be sure your child is as safe as possible. I'll explain some basic tips on how to install and use your new car seat. This does not take the place of a car seat check with a certified child passenger safety technician. Before we begin, read your car seat instruction manual and the portion of your vehicle owner's manual on child restraints. Every car seat and vehicle can be different, so you must read and follow all instructions. Your child's safety depends on it. Have your new car seat and the instruction manual with you during this video so that you can follow along. Congratulations on your new Evenflo Secure Kid car seat. Car seats are an important step to keep your child safe as they grow into the seatbelt system that's made for adults. This is a combination car seat. It combines two car seats into one. First, it's used as a car seat with a 5-point harness. Once your child outgrows the harness system, it can then turn into a booster seat. Before we get started, let's talk about some basics. In Texas, by law, a child must ride in a car seat or booster seat until they are either 8 years old or 4 feet 9 inches. Remember, Texas law is a minimum standard for car seats and boosters, but we want you to go beyond the minimum. Just as your child has growth stages, there are also car seat stages. As parents, we are excited to watch our children grow into their next stage. However, with car seats, a move to a new car seat stage means that they are a little less safe. This is why the American Academy of Pediatrics says a child should stay in their current car seat stage until they meet the highest weight or height allowed by the car seat manufacturer. Let's take a look at your car seat. The instruction manual and the labels on the side of the car seat have some very important information. Make sure your child is at least 2 years old and 22 pounds before using this car seat. This car seat can be used with the 5-point harness for a child who weighs between 22 to 65 pounds and is between 28 and 50 inches tall. When they outgrow the harness system, then you can use it as a booster seat. As a booster, it can be used with a child who weighs 40 to 110 pounds and who measures 43.3 to 57 inches long. Your child must be at least 4 years old. Your seat comes with a registration card. It's important to register the car seat so Evenflo can let you know if there's a recall or a problem. To register this seat, fill out and mail this card. It's already postage paid. You can also complete the registration online if you prefer. After reading your instruction manual, make sure to keep it in a safe place or use the storage compartment on the side of the seat. Let's look at the different harness slots on this seat. There's a red button on the top of the seat. Push it in and raise the head support to find some more harness slots. When your child is in the forward-facing car seat, the harness should be at or above your child's shoulders. To check which harness slots are the right fit for your child, have them sit up straight in the seat and make sure their back and bottom are against the back of the car seat. Then find which slot is at or just above their shoulders. If you need to move the harness, loosen it by pressing the harness release button at the same time you are pulling the harness forward towards you. On the back of the car seat, you can see where the harness is attached to a splitter plate. Remove one side of the harness from the splitter and pull the strap from the front. Then thread it through the desired harness slot. Reattach the harness to the splitter plate. Make sure that the harness is not twisted. Repeat these same steps for the other side of the harness. Now, let's look to see if the crotch buckle is at the right slot. It should be in the slot that is closest to your child without it being under their bottom. If your child weighs 40 pounds or more, you must place the crotch strap in the front slot. To change the crotch buckle, flip the seat on its side, twist and pull the anchor up through the slot on the bottom of the seat. Then put the anchor into the slot which is closest to, but not under, your child's bottom. Don't forget, if your child is over 40 pounds, you must place the crotch buckle in the front slot. Now you're ready to practice putting your child in the car seat. Loosen the harness by pushing on the harness release button and pulling the harness straps toward you. Put your child in the seat and make sure they sit up straight and tall, and their back and bottom are against the back of the car seat. Put their harness around each shoulder and around their legs and buckle in. Place the buckle tongues into the buckle until you hear them click. Pull the harness straps to make sure the buckle tongues are fastened securely. Buckle the harness clip together and slide to be even with your child's armpit. To tighten the harness, be sure there's no slack around their thighs. If there is, pull up from the hips to remove the slack. Pull the harness adjuster strap to tighten the harness. It should be snug enough to pass the pinch test. We do the pinch test near the shoulders. If you can pinch any slack from the harness, it's too loose. Tighten and adjust as needed and check again. When you can't pinch any slack from the harness, then you have a harness snug enough. Another thing to remember is to dress your child in light layers. This means no bulky jackets or sweaters. Bulky layers make it hard to adjust the harness correctly and leave too much slack in the harness. You can put a jacket or blankets over the harness once you have it snug. Now we can begin installing the car seat into your vehicle. It's important to choose a location in the back seat that is not near the front airbags. There are different ways to install a car seat in each vehicle. Always read your vehicle owner's manual to see how your seatbelt system or latch systems work in your vehicle before installing your child's car seat. Today I will show you how to install your car seat using a lap and shoulder belt with the top tether. The top tether helps decrease how far your child's head comes forward in a crash. Let's start installing the car seat by getting the top tether ready. Disconnect the tether hook from the back of the car seat and loosen the strap by pressing the red release button. Place the car seat into the vehicle and put the top tether over the vehicle seat. Check your vehicle owner's manual as tether anchor locations and tether routes vary. It's important to know the location of the top tether can be different in trucks. Please check your vehicle owner's manual to make sure you are routing the top tether correctly. Attach the top tether, but do not tighten it until the very end of our installation. Find the forward-facing belt path and put the lap shoulder belt through the belt path. Make sure there are no twists in the seat belt, then buckle it in. Your seat belt needs to be in the locked or car seat mode. Most seat belts have what is called a switchable retractor. To check if your seat belt has a switchable retractor, slowly pull out the seat belt until there is no more seat belt left. Let a few inches back into the retractor and try pulling out again. If the seat belt locks and does not let any slack out, your seat belt has switched into car seat mode and will lock the seat belt webbing as it goes back into the retractor. If your seat belt does not lock like this, make sure to read your vehicle owner's manual to see how your seat belt locks. All vehicles made since 1996 have a locking feature on their seat belts for car seats. If your vehicle is older than 1996, you may have to use a locking clip. Read your car seat manual and vehicle owner's manual to see how a locking clip is used with your car seat, or ask for help from a certified child passenger safety technician in your area. Now remove all the slack from your seat belt using your full weight and push on the car seat while pulling up on the seat belt to remove any slack. You may have to repeat this step several times to get the seat tight enough. A car seat is tight enough when you cannot move the car seat more than 1 inch from side to side or front to back from the belt path. Now is the time to tighten the top tether. It's always best to use the top tether in a forward-facing car seat installation. There are different ways to install a car seat in each vehicle. Always read your vehicle owner's manual to see how your seatbelt system or latch systems work in your vehicle before installing your child's car seat. Latch stands for lower anchors and top tethers for children, and is another way to install your car seat. If you want to install your car seat with latch, please refer to your vehicle and car seat manual or contact a certified child passenger safety technician to help you. The most important thing to remember is never use the seatbelt system and the lower anchors together. When the seatbelt system and the lower anchors are used together, it can cause slack and a sudden stop or crash. After your child outgrows the car seat with the 5-point harness by either weight or height, it's probably time to use the car seat as the booster seat. Your child must be at least 4 years old before they can use this seat as a booster. Make sure to read how to change the seat from a 5-point harness to a booster seat in the manual when your child is ready for this next stage. Here are a few more tips to remember. Your car seat should be used for travel only. Never let your child sleep in the car seat outside of the car. Anytime your child is in the car seat, buckle them up just as you do when you put them in the car. Loose or partially used harness straps have been known to cause strangulation. It's important that if the car seat has been in a crash, do not use it. It must be replaced. You are your child's role model, so be sure everyone in the vehicle, including you, is buckled up on every ride. And never leave your child alone in the car, not even for a second.